Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to session 3 of Durvasana Pratikara Dashakam. Om Badram Karnebihi Shrunuyama Devaha Badram Pashyema Akshabihi Yajatraha Sthiraihi Angaihi Tushtuvagum Sastanubihi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vriddashravaha Swasti na Pusha Vishva Vedaha Swasti na Tarkshyo Arishtanemihi Swasti no Brihaspatihi Dadatu Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Greetings to all. The first session we saw the introduction to Durvasana Pratikara Dashakam. It's a wonderful text by Swami Vidyaranya. It's very useful and practical to our day-to-day life. And the second session we saw verse 1 and 2. In verse 1 he says that what are the things we should do continuously. Kalo gachatu. Continuously what we should do so that we can create a functional program. And in session 2, we dealt with, first session 1 we saw introduction, in session 2 we saw verse number 1, which talks about the programming, the functional programming, and also verse 2, which talks about the Durvasana, the main Durvasana being Ajnanam, self-ignorance. And also he said that we have to give what? Sankalpan Taja. We should give that, what are the things we have to do, always thinking about the Karta, Bhokta, the doer shape part of it. Then also he said that desires we should give up, and we said that Krodham, anger we should give up, and also Lobham we should give up. That's what we saw in the first two session. In this, I would like to mention one Bhagavad Gita verse, chapter 2 and 62. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangaha Teshu Jayate Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha Kamat Krotaha Abhijayate. It's very clearly say that when we have an inclination towards an object, then what is happening is we have attachment towards the object. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangaha Teshu Jayate. Then attachment is born. And from attachment, desire is born. And from desire, if the desire is not fulfilled, then we get angry. Then this is the sequence goes on. Ultimately, the person is ruined. That's what that verse says that. Now let's go into verse 3 today. Jihva upastha sukha brahmam tyaja he manaha. Paryanta dukkha ikshanat parushyam mridubhashanat tyaja vrita alapa shramam maunataha dussangat tyaja sadhu sangama balat garvam tyaja tu banga ikshanat ninda dukkham tyaja anindya deva munibihi ninda kada samsmrate. Here again he is talking about various Durvasanas and we should give them up. How to give them up? Jihva upastha. Jihva is tongue, upastha is the genital. So he is talking about one Jnanendriya, which is the representation of all Jnanendriyas, and one Karmendriya, which is the representation of all Karmendriyas, Sukha. So the sensory pleasures we should give up because it is deluded. Brahmam, it's a delusion of sensory pleasure should be given up. E manaha. He talks to me only. He is addressing to himself only. Why? Paryanda dukkha ikshanat. It has got a, what is the consequence? These are all have doshatrayam. Any desire, any sensory pleasures or is also attached, maybe having a short-term pleasure, but it is also attached with dosham, defects. What are they? The doshatrayam, we already seen that. One is adrittikaratvam, dukkha mishridatvam, bandhakatvam. We saw that. Okay. Then next one he says that Parushyam Mridu Bhashana Teja. Don't talk harsh words. Don't use harsh words. It's stronger than sword also. Tiyinal Chuttabun Arume Aradu Navinal Chuttavadu. Even a wound caused by fire burn will heal, but a wound caused by harsh words, Parushyam, it will take time. Sometimes it may not get healed also. Okay? Brita alapa shramam teja maunataha. Don't talk unnecessarily. In fact, reduce talking. If you reduce your talking, the problem is also less. Okay? And because if you want to talk functional way, then you have to think, you have to plan. It's not easy. Talking, gossiping and just talking waste thing is very easy. Okay? Vrita alapam shramam maunataha teja. Don't waste your energy in blabbering by keeping quiet. And even otherwise, practicing mauna is a very good virtue. It will cleanse yourself. It will cleanse your thoughts. It will cleanse your, it will increase your energy. Then, dussanga taja sadhu sangama balat. You are nothing but your association. If your association is not functional, you will also get into the trap. Then how do we get avoided? By sadhu sangama. Sasangatve nisangatvam, nisangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nishyaladatvam, nishyaladatve jivan muktihi. We saw in Bhajagovindam. You can please see my posting on Bhajagovindam. We have dealt very deep, very in deep about this aspect. Garvam teja tu banga ikshanad. Garvam teja, pride, prejudice, ahankara. We should give up because it will not last long. If you say that I have done this, this is me, I have a big house, I have a big car, it will not live long. And it will only increase your ahankara and it will spoil your relationship with people and it will spoil you first. Ninda dukkham teja. If somebody is criticizing you, don't get suffering or pain out of that. You give it up because he says that anintya deva munibihi ninda kada samsmritehe. The people who are not deserve to be criticized, like Muni, okay, Deva, be it also what? Rama, Krishna, they all been criticized. Indra, any Deva you take also. So when they can be criticized and they handled it nicely, so even we can be criticized, but take it in the right side. If it is true, take steps to correct it. Otherwise, just ignore because of ignorance they are doing. By wrongly, intentionally, somebody is criticizing you, they will suffer more than what you are. By keeping munatah, by keeping quiet, you can save the relationship also and also have a good health. This is verse 3. Now we will go to verse 4. Nidram teja satvika vastu sevanataya. He says that give up excessive sleep, the sleepiness, by taking satvika pursuits. What? Bhajan, jabas, visiting temples, talking on good topics. Then he says that Swapnam taja sada jagratat. Swapnam means here is the daydreaming. Don't keep daydreaming and fantasies. Then how? By being alert. Whenever the day you daydream, be alert and catch you and get yourself into a good, practical, useful job. Rogan taja jirna mita ashanad. Avoid diseases by eating food which are digestible and in a limited quantity. Dainyam taja. Okay. Maha dairyataha. Dainyam. Inferiority complex. Give up that. Maha by endurance and steadfastness. We are all, as a human being, we are all have gifted with lot of treasures and skills and values and knowledge. We need to understand that. And if we feel we lack in some area, we can always gain knowledge and skills. Very much possible. But as the consciousness, Satchitananda, we are the best. We are the pure. We are uncomparable. Okay? Unprecedented being we are. Then Artha Anartha Parigraham Taja Vrita Artha Anartha Parigraham Taja means don't collect too many objects, wealth, meaningless objects, even meaningful objects within the limit you have it. Vrita Samsarga Santyagataha. Vrita Samsarga, by associations, wrong associations, unwanted associations, be it with being or be it with things, that you have to have, give up all that. Give up all that, unnecessary associations with being or that, by which what you will do that, you will not hoard things which are not required. So, thank you very much. In the next session, we will take up verse 5 and 6. Thank you.